Timber! You may know that timber is what you get from harvested trees.
But I bet you didn't realize that there's a gold mine in Pennsylvania's hardwood forests.
Thanks for joining us. As you can tell, this DVD is about Pennsylvania's healthy hardwood forests and the wood products industry. But before we begin, when you think about cutting down trees, do you think of this?
Or this? Do you see the difference between the two?
One leads to this. It's a problem for sure.
The other, the practice of modern sustainable forestry in Pennsylvania, leads to the healthy forests we have, covering more than half the state, providing recreation, products, and jobs.
What about air pollution and global warming? Is the lumber and wood industry part of this problem?
Or are they part of the solution? If you said part of the solution, you're right. In fact, regenerating forests and young trees absorb the dangerous carbon dioxide that leads to poor air quality. Old trees don't do this. Young trees actually produce oxygen and reduce pollution from acid rain.
Okay, you see what we're doing? We're looking at what we think we know, then what's actually closer to the truth. One more. What about jobs in the lumber and wood industry? Do they look like this?
Or this?
Or this?
Or this? I think you know the answer by now. The point is, hearing about cutting trees usually makes us think the worst. But there is some good news too. Very good news about healthy hardwood trees growing all across Pennsylvania.
You may live on a farm, in the suburbs, or a city neighborhood. Wherever you live in Pennsylvania, a healthy hardwood forest is not far away. So let's take a few minutes to examine the facts regarding hardwood trees and the industry that depends on them. Let's talk about trees.
If you stop and think about it, trees are all around us. From small groves in your backyard, neighborhood, and local parks,
to the countryside and major forests across Pennsylvania.
In fact, almost 17 million acres are forested, more than half the state, the same as 20 years ago, and more than 100 years ago. We have a lot of trees.
Most of our forests are large, high-quality hardwoods between 80 and 120 years old. Hardwood trees are the ones that change color in the fall, like most of the trees on this hillside. Here's the inside story on Pennsylvania hardwoods.
First of all, Pennsylvania leads the nation in growing hardwood trees. We're number one.
There are actually more than 100 species of hardwoods in Pennsylvania, with 10 to 15 species usually growing in one location. You probably recognize the top three: maple, cherry, and oak. These represent 80% of all production.
Pennsylvania is also number one in the production of hardwood lumber at 1 billion board feet a year. Even so, there are 89 billion board feet growing in the forests, and twice as much grows every year as is cut.
Here's a look at our three most popular hardwoods. That's oak on the left, cherry in the middle, and maple on the right. Let's take another look at the forest coverage in Pennsylvania. The dark green areas on the map are the forests. You can see that they cover more than half the state, 59%, with the greatest density in the central and northwest sections. Pennsylvania is truly a green state in all the best senses of the word.
However, it wasn't always this way. Back in the 1800s, people didn't understand how to manage forests. They hadn't even discovered the concept of renewable resources. By the early 1900s, nearly all of Pennsylvania's timber had been clear-cut.
But then, an amazing thing happened. The forests returned, better than ever, as seen in this series of photos of a hillside that was clear-cut in 1927. Now, watch how the forest grows every 10 years from a few saplings. Until we reach today's thriving, mature forest.
What is important to understand is that hardwood forests are a renewable resource and regenerate naturally from seed, not from replanting. In order for our tree population to remain this plentiful, We simply have to follow modern sustainable forestry methods. This means larger trees are harvested for their timber to give smaller trees the room and resources they need to grow. All of this is done according to environmentally friendly professional harvesting methods. Actually, by following sustainable harvesting methods, our timber has increased by more than 20% in the last 10 years.
And our forests are actually growing twice as fast as they are being harvested, which means there is more timber now than any time since the late 1800s.
Practicing sustainable harvesting of trees also improves the environment. The environmental power of young trees is carbon sequestration. They actually absorb carbon dioxide, or CO2, during photosynthesis. Trees use energy from sunlight to convert carbon dioxide and water into food, and they give off oxygen in the process. Unfortunately, older trees become carbon neutral. So, in harvesting our mature trees, we actually allow for younger trees to thrive, reduce carbon dioxide, and create more clean air.
Speaking of products, can you imagine your life without the products that come from trees? Let's think about the products you would find in your home. Simple logs can be used for fuel in a fireplace. Lumber is used to frame a house. Wood particle board to build the walls and subflooring. Older homes are even wood-sided on the exterior. Specialized moldings are used to add detail. Wood is often used for final floors, doors, and cabinets. How about furniture or special wood products like poker tables? Wood products are even in the food we eat and the household products we use. Maple syrup is an obvious one, but how about ice cream and salad dressing, toothpaste or detergent? Bet you didn't know wood was in those.
And what about business? Besides the building materials already mentioned, how does business use wood? How about for shipping? Pallets and crates? Or the paper used to communicate? So, with all of these trees needing harvesting and going into the production of all these products, you can easily get the picture. This is one huge industry. So, let's talk about the jobs.
There are lots of great jobs in the lumber and wood industry in Pennsylvania. 39,800 of them, in fact, in more than 280 different job categories, with 50% of these in hands-on production activities throughout the whole production chain, from the forest all the way to the showroom. Here are the other kinds of jobs you can find in the wood industry. Management, 6%. Sales and related activity, 3%. Office and administration, 8%. Forestry, 8%. Logging, 5%. Mechanics and repairers, 7%. Production, 50%. These are the hands-on manufacturing jobs we mentioned earlier. Transportation and material moving, 11%. And others including things like business and financial operations, architecture and engineering, 7%. You can be a forester, a harvester, cutting down the trees, or moving them, via truck, or air to the mill, where you can operate sawmills, or drive a forklift in the warehouse, or work in the shipping department, handling the logistics of shipping to locations throughout the world. If operating machinery or being more hands-on with the wood is your thing, there are many opportunities within wood processing to do so. Much of the machinery is computer-driven, and the manufacturing plants are clean and modern. In addition to machine handling skills, you'll need a good eye and an ability to measure correctly. You can stay within manufacturing and become a supervisor or plant manager, or maybe carpentry, wood finishing, assembly, or being a machine mechanic is more to your liking. To support plant operations, there are many jobs to consider, such as industrial engineering design, computer support, and network support, administration, purchasing, accounting, human resources, marketing, customer service, retail sales, industrial sales, or management. These are just some of the possibilities.
So, what does all of this mean in terms of sheer size? Let's look at the numbers.
There are nearly 2,000 places to work throughout Pennsylvania in the lumber and wood industry according to 2012 figures. That's big. The top 5 industries offering job opportunities in Pennsylvania are wood kitchen, door, cabinet, and panel manufacturing, sawmills, wood container and pallet manufacturing, logging, and prefabricated wood building manufacturing. And these industries account for over half of the employment in the lumber and wood industry. The really good news for your future? The industry is homegrown, so to speak. It's based here. It's ours, part of Pennsylvania's heritage. And it offers a variety of career opportunities ranging from forestry to production, sales and management.
We've looked at the wide variety of careers you can pursue within the industry. Now, let's look at several of the top manufacturing careers to find out where the jobs are.
There are primary wood industry careers. That is, those jobs dealing with the initial wood harvesting, including such careers as foresters, loggers, and log truckers. Work in sawmills, sawing logs into lumber, machine operators. Lumber inspectors and equipment maintenance in these sawmills are also included in this group of careers. Secondary wood industry careers are in the manufacturing of wood into products, such as that done in large and small wood shops, making furniture for living rooms, dining rooms, and bedrooms, architectural molding, kitchen doors and cabinets, wood flooring, and other residential and commercial wood products. Job titles you might find in such wood shops include cabinet makers and bench carpenters, team assemblers, wood machine setters, operators, finishers and quality control. Production supervisors, management, and sales and marketing jobs are available as career paths in most companies in this industry. Indeed, there are actually 13,000 people employed in these positions within the lumber and wood industry, representing 33% of all manufacturing employment in this state, according to figures published in 2012. Along with the careers in wood manufacturing we have just shown, there are other challenging opportunities for jobs that support the lumber and wood products industry. Some of these include wood machine and equipment manufacturing and sales, transportation and logistics professionals, including ocean freight for exports, electrical and mechanical engineering, insurance, accounting and marketing, including advertising, promotion and website development, architects and artists, and designers. So, what does all this mean to your future? Let's talk about the money, shall we? As already discussed, the lumber and wood industry offers a wide variety of jobs, and within that variety are some very good wages. Some typical average annual salaries include production workers at an average of $33,500 a year, transportation and material moving workers, also known as logistics, at an average of $35,200 a year, foresters at an average of $48,000 a year, office and administrative support at an average of $34,700 a year, construction and extraction workers at an average of $38,100 a year, and senior level management at an average of $86,400 a year. Another very important consideration are the benefits you can receive with a career in the lumber and wood industry. Benefits like health, dental, and eye care insurance, 401k savings plans for retirement, bonuses, education reimbursement both for on-site training and attending a certified program at a school or university. Depending on your interests, there are a number of ways you can enter this industry. Most entry-level manufacturing jobs just require on-the-job training. About 35% need a month or less. About 50% need between a month and a year. Other jobs require training or advanced degrees to enter. About 10% require training or education past high school. While very few jobs require training beyond a bachelor's degree, about 5% require a college degree and work experience. Keep in mind, there are many opportunities for advancement and industry training, and continuing education are available to help you get there. So, if you think you'd like to pursue a career in the lumber and wood industry, let's talk about the courses you should take in high school to get you on the right path. If you're interested in manufacturing, carpentry, or being a mechanic, you should look at what your vocational technical school programs have to offer to give you training in these areas. If you are interested in forestry or being a consultant in the forestry business, you'll want to pursue a college prep curriculum with a heavy emphasis on math and science, particularly biology and the environmental sciences. If you're interested in sales or customer service, you should also take college prep courses, making sure you concentrate on language arts and take some business courses if your school offers it. For most computer programming and support jobs, you should take computer science classes within a college prep curriculum. However, some hardware-related jobs require more technical skills that you might develop in a vocational technical program. If you are interested in the fields of transportation, logistics, accounting, or purchasing, you should pursue the college prep track with a heavy concentration in math and business-related courses. If you are interested in mechanical drawing, you may find good courses within a vocational technical program. However, you should pursue college prep courses with a heavy concentration in science and math if you are interested in engineering. Now, let's talk about the education you'll need after high school. If you are interested in manufacturing, depending on the type of job, you will need on-the-job training or an apprenticeship. If you're interested in forestry or being a consultant in the forestry business, you will want to pursue a college degree in forestry or forestry management. If you are interested in sales or customer service, you need at least an associate's degree in many instances or a 4-year degree. Computer programming and support jobs will require a technical degree or a bachelor's degree in computer science or a related field. If you are interested in the fields of transportation logistics, accounting, or purchasing, you will do best having a bachelor's degree in your respective field, although some entry-level positions may only require an associate's degree. If you are interested in mechanical drawing, at least an associate or technical degree, and for engineering, you will need a bachelor's degree in mechanical, electrical, or industrial engineering. And what's your career path look like once you get in? Well, once you enter a company, if you show an ability to learn and are interested in your job, and demonstrate consistent performance, you can quickly move up to a supervisor. From there, the same diligence will make you a candidate for plant or department management. And from there, you can rise to the upper management levels of the company. So that's our story. A story about the environment,
People,
products,
businesses.
and the opportunities you have in the lumber wood products industry.
Even if this type of career doesn't seem right for you, isn't it interesting to find out what a gold mine this green industry is for Pennsylvania?
Before we say goodbye, here's a short video from Channel 39 in Bethlehem and the Central Pennsylvania Workforce Development Corporation. Let's take a more personal look at our lumber and wood industry. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Danny.
And I'm Jalal.
And welcome to another segment of Career Gate.
Today we're going to check out the lumber industry.
Awesome, I love trees.
Me too.
Let's check it out.
Timber!
I had a dream that I ran away. Then I started to fly. I woke up downstream, but I promised someday that I'd give it a try.
If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one around to hear it,
Does it make a sound?
you bet it does.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
I'm just going to grab my safety glasses and we'll head out to the plant. Let's go. Hi, my name is Harry Jones. I'm the general manager here at Lewis Lumber Products. We are termed secondary processors. And what that means is the primary processors are the loggers and the sawmills. They're producing the lumber. We do the next step. We either sell it as rough lumber or we will process it into parts that other furniture makers, cabinet makers will use in their process. We are headed to our lumber warehouses. We have 2 of them out here, and that's really where things start out at. This workstation that we have right here is our ripping workstation. This is really where the lumber comes first. We make it into the width that we need to have to put it on for further processing.
I want to make sure you get your best face forward.
Hi, my name is Lynn Temple, and I oversee the ripping area here at Lewis Lumber Products, and I'm happy to be here. We have a computerized rip saw over here. We got to make sure that we have the right sizes programmed in the machine so it's ripped the right sizes. I have an assistant that helps me out a lot. Oh my God, keep a straight face with this guy over here. Timber!
My name's Chris Stevenson. I actually enjoy the physical aspects of the job and how demanding it is because I feel like I get a good day's work. I get an honest day's pay out of it. You know you put everything you had into what you were doing. Every job's worth doing. You know, and there's no job beneath anybody as long as you do it to the best of your ability.
This is not a man's only world. Ladies certainly can get involved. And actually, ladies involved with any of the manufacturing processes in here is wonderful because they do have that innate ability to see quality and see colors, which is so critical for our customers.
Hi, my name is Trina Stewart, and I am the retail store clerk at Lewis Lumber Products. You don't need to be stuck in one position or one job. As you are in a position, you start to understand maybe some of your strengths and weaknesses, and so you want to try something different and new. You know, you don't have to stay stuck in one place, and it's fun to learn new things. That's what I was saying before. It's just fun to learn and to change.
Lumber's for everybody. Hi, I'm Rick O'Neill, and I love lumber.
Conestoga started in a two-car garage across the street from our current corporate offices there at East Earl. The company since has grown over the years to a size of 8 different facilities, also employing over 2,600 employees. We produce about 30 to 35,000 kitchen doors or components a day.
Hi, I'm Darlene Gardner, and I love Conestoga Wood Specialties. I really like the people I work with. It's an awesome company to work for. It's a good opportunity. It really is. You learn so much. You can move up in the company. You can start out just as a stacking wood. And in 5 years, you could be up to coordinating, which means the head of a department. It's so easy.
Hi, I'm Kevin Rager, and I've been with Conestoga for 5 years.
And I'm Marvin, and I've been with Conestoga for 31 years. When Kevin came to work here 5 years ago, we were able to teach Kevin about material specifications.
Marvin was a great trainer. I learned so much that I didn't know, and I often think back to Marvin when I look at things.
I like working with people and giving them a good start at a new job here at Conestoga.
Well, that was easy enough.
Well, we're looking for employees who will be dedicated to doing a good job, producing a quality product, like my buddy here, Kevin Rager.
I enjoy my job. I come here every day. I don't want to miss work. You know, I enjoy vacations, but when I get up, I want to come to work because I like to. Best thing I can tell you, do something you enjoy doing.
Hi, my name is Dawn Newhart, and I am the receptionist at Lewis Lumber Products, and I love my job. I love the people I work with, so I love working with people. I'm a people person. This is our sales office. On a daily basis, sales guys come in at 7, Matt comes in at 7:30.
Actually, 6:30.
Oh, 6:30 for Matt, sorry.
My name is Mike Mamrak.
The early 1900s, most of Pennsylvania, especially this area, was logged to basically nothing. It was over-harvested. There was nothing left. Since that time, we've gotten to a point where we're actually generating more forest land than we're cutting in a year's time. So every year, year after year, we're getting more and more forests.
Hi, I'm Steve Shoemaker, and I love my job. There's just a lot of opportunities here in Pennsylvania in the lumber business. We have so many lumber mills. There's plenty of opportunities and careers being a logger, or even driving a log truck. I have an uncle who logs, and I have a cousin that logs, and it's just more or less getting to be a family business for us.
Hi, this is Mike Shoemaker. I am a professional logger, and I love my job. The first thing I do, and I'll see an open spot where I can land this tree where it does not do a lot of damage to other trees. And then I'll put a notch on the front side of the tree. From there, then I'll come to the side, and then I'll come around the back, and hopefully it'll go the way we want it to.
I hope so too.
Timber!
Lewis Lumber. We're not out there to destroy the environment or to destroy the forest. That's quite contrary to what we're trying to do. Obviously, we're not going to be in business if there are not trees to harvest. And one fact that most people are not aware of is that our trees are regenerating at a rate much faster than what they're being harvested.
This forest used to be a field, believe it or not. There was nothing here at one time, and now it's loaded with timber in here. And we're going to ensure that it keeps going on that way. We're going to manage the fern. We're going to spray herbicides to control the invasive species on this property and ensure that trees continue to flourish on this property.
Hi, my name is Paul Lupo. I'm a forester, but really what most people get into this, and myself included, is that we have a real passion for the outdoors. And every day that I go to work, I have a chance to positively impact my and other people's opportunities in the outdoors. Currently in Pennsylvania, we have a growing epidemic of woolly adelgid on some of our eastern hemlocks, and they can kill healthy trees in a matter of years. So what we're trying to do specifically on this site, we removed a large component of the hemlock and tried to promote hardwood growth in this particular stand. Hopefully the thought is that this will lessen the damage occurred by this pest. Every day that I go to work, I wake up knowing that my job is important and that what I do each and every day matters.
Hi, I'm John Dunkelberger. I love trees. Our products will be used to create furniture and cabinetry. Even what would have traditionally been considered waste product go to paper production. The sawdust goes into fuel production, and that's very important in today's society. Whenever we're doing timber harvest activities, one of our primary concerns in this industry is the perpetuation of the forest and the products that we use. We're always conscientious about the wildlife. With trout streams, believe me, the guys that work in the forest appreciate the fishing and hunting more than anyone else. And a lot of them are campers and hikers and enjoy that. So just because there's been a forestry operation doesn't mean it's not good for something else. Pennsylvania is one of the biggest hardwood producers in the nation, and we have the finest forests in the nation. We need people in this business that are interested in protecting the environment. There's so many different opportunities, from working in the forest to enjoying the beauty of nature to the manufacturing aspects and the PLC controls and the computer optimization. It's fantastic stuff. So come on out in the woods and make a big difference.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
So if you like trees, visit cpwdc.org.
or dli.state.pa.us.
See you next time.